And welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my review for Netflix's original series, Living with Yourself. So I'm going to do a non-spoiler review. Get down in the comments below if you've heard of this, if you're excited to see what this is about. But as far as the non-spoiler goes, I'm going to have to talk a little bit about what we've seen in the trailer, just so that I can actually talk about this show. So if you want to completely fresh and you're thinking that's going to be spoiled by anything, then you probably shouldn't watch this review. But my review is non-spoiler. I'm just talking about basically the synopsis. So Paul Rudd is the protagonist with Aisling Bea. They're this married couple, and Paul Rudd is having a really kind of bad time in life. Nothing brings him happiness, and so one day he goes to this place to kind of change things. One of his friends has said, "Hey, look at me now, I'm awesome. If you want to be awesome, go here." And I'm obviously skirting around the spoiler-tastic bits of information which I could give you, so bear with me. So he goes to this place, and as he gets home after he's been to this place, gosh, can I say it? He gets to this place, and as he comes back from being with this place, he finds that he's been replaced by a better version of himself. And that's basically what you see in this trailer for this series. There are 8 episodes. They're about half an hour long each. And when I saw the trailer, I wasn't sure what I was going to get. I was hoping that Paul Rudd was going to be able to have a chance to really kind of get to grips with a meaty character. He does comedy really well, dry comedy. If you've seen Ant-Man, you know the kind of thing that he kind of brings to the table. But at the same time, it looked like this premise could be really interesting. And I'm happy to say that because Paul Rudd plays 2 characters, he plays the better version of himself and this guy that's kind of dealing with life, and he's not happy where it's gone and where it's taken him, and he gets to play almost the juxtapositions of his character, and he does it brilliantly. The times when he's on screen together playing against this guy that seems to be him completely, but in better in every way, is so good. There are mannerisms that he's obviously changed slightly to make himself look different, and they've changed the clothing style so that one guy represents this better version of himself, and the other guy represents, the lower version of himself. And it's a lot of fun to see him play with these characters. I have to say, I was really entertained watching this, but after the first episode, because the first episode was quite dark, and it looked like it wasn't going to have any meat to it. It also looked like it was just going to go moody, and they weren't going to have any kind of lighter moments. Not that this is a comedy, it is a drama, and it makes you ask yourself certain questions about like the fundamentals of whether we should be playing with this sort of technology, because humans always do that. We always go for the worst thing. So it makes you ask certain questions that if you found another version of yourself, and this was an exact copy of yourself, which one gets to have your life, or are you going to go the route of can you share the life? And it keeps asking these questions as the episodes go along. I think they pack quite a lot within each episode. It's filmed well, it's acted well, but it's the questions that drive the story forward. It keeps making you ask these questions. Who has the rights here? Which is the original? Who gets to live your life? And I found myself questioning who I was rooting for, which is really difficult for me when I watch a series like this, because I always love to root for the underdog, or I love to root for the guy that I think that he's going to find the hardest. I kind of want to help him. I want the husband to win the wife, and I want him to fix his relationship. And then you get the other guy who, if you can imagine, he is this kind of, oh man, I try not to say it, but he is this guy that has your experiences, but never really experienced them for real. But he loves what you love. He loves who you love, and he wants your life. And so you really have this clash. And that was really interesting. That was interesting to see how they unfold that storyline. And also, I didn't guess where it was going to go. I thought I knew for sure what they were going to do with it. In fact, I remember the episode thinking, oh, this is the moment where they're going to go do that in the storyline. And they went completely a different way, which is fantastic, because there's so many things where you can guess what's going to happen. But the storyline goes in another tack, and I thought that was great. I really like what they do with it. I really hope we get another season, because I think this is very interesting to see Paul Rudd play this kind of really gruff guy, and he's like, oh, almost an Eeyore character. Woe is me, and I don't know, life is so rubbish. And then you have this other guy who's so confident, and he's like, yeah, I can do this, I can win at life, yeah, hells yeah. I thought it was so interesting to see Paul Rudd particularly act as those characters. And when you get some really kind of interesting, meaty story, when you don't know where it's going to go, that is a lot of fun to watch. I highly recommend this series. I'm going to give it an A because I think it's solid. I'm hoping that they're going to build on it more and really go and deal with some of the themes that they've been dealing with. I try to skirt around them because I don't want to give any spoilers away. But maybe subsequent series, we're going to get more of that. Really kind of delve deeper. At the same time, keep the core fundamental, which is relationship. And how do you do a relationship with two of you? And who is the best you? I'm the best me, damn it. No, I'm the best me. No, I'm the best me. Who is who in the zoo? Yeah, thanks so much for watching this review. Let me know if you're excited to see what they did with this. I thought it was very entertaining. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.